Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining me today. Our server restart has finished, and we are back online here. And we will pick up a peace bloom and then get into today's episode, which I believe we are going to do a professions episode. Our fishing has our fishing has never really got off to a start. Our cooking is falling way behind. Our first aid, we need to learn our next skills. And for the alchemy, we're not quite ready for. We just don't have the herbs to progress that much further. But we've already got a fair bit of levels into there. So I believe what we're going to do, we also have leveled up a bit since we've seen a warlock trainer, and we need our voidwalker. So I think what we're going to do for this episode is purely professions. If this is not something that is interesting to you or you don't want to watch, then that's quite all right. You can skip through this one. There will be minimal or no combat really taking place here. We may pick a couple herbs along the way, and we might have to fight a thing or two to get to them. But we're not going to do any questing. We are going to walk back to Thalsmar and then fly over to Ironforge and work on talking to some trainers, doing that whole deal, and possibly even once we've finished with all of that, we will just go fishing for a while, try to get our fishing and our cooking up to a reasonable level. So that's what we have to look forward to here for a while. Got this guy in our way, like I said, minimal combat in this one. Just trying to get this silver leaf because that is really our limiting factor in all of the in the alchemy progression. So we're gonna try to get that. There it is, hiding back there. Are we going to be able to get this without incurring the wrath of these guys? No, not really. The imp is going to take him. It's okay with us. The imp can fight him as we run away. And hopefully the imp doesn't die, but if he does, that's fine. We'll resummon him later on. We're not going to need him, really, at the moment. I know, we shouldn't treat our imp so poorly. But I don't know, will the imp, I put him on passive, will he run to us now? I do wonder. He's on passive and he's on fall. You know what? We haven't been using Blood Pact pretty much this whole time, so that's unfortunate. Because we certainly could have used the little bit of extra from it. Oh, he caught up to us. Excellent. 2 additional stamina that we have been missing for quite some time. It looks like there is a new quest in here for us to pick up. So we're going to check that out. If it's... I guess it's going to be inside the inn, if I had to guess. If I knew how to walk, we'd be able to get up the staircase. Is it? Maybe it is not in the inn. No, it's not. Okay. In any case, we will track it down. Perhaps inside. Oh, there's a building behind the inn. Looks like it's potentially in here. Maybe not. Is this going to be another one of those quests that shows us a marker and we can never actually find it? Seems to have happened a couple of times already. How about inside here? Okay, it looks like we've found the right building. If we can... Oh, here we go.
What's on
so
your
what
mind?
is his deal? Honor students. I see a lot of young dwarves at my door, eager to learn the trade of mining, and if there's one thing a miner needs more than anything, it's a pick. I have a list of mining students who scored high in their lessons and earned an honorary pick. Take my list to Goldner. In Ironforge, he'll get the picks ready. The fastest way to Iron... Okay, So, great.
See you soon.
That is exactly what we were going to do, is go to Ironforge. So I'm glad that we noticed that quest and picked it up. It's quite nice. What do we have here? Peace Bloom, Silverleaf. I believe that's the Silverleaf that we just got. In any case, we are on our way to Ironforge. Right up here we have the quest turn-in, which, well, he told us, I didn't read the entire thing, he told us to fly on a griffin to get there, and so I guess this is just sort of
How are you?
teaching us how these work, since it will be our first flight. Ready to leave for another city? Yep, we got our list. You have to time for a day for a small fee. I can put you on the back of one of the griffins, and I'll take you there. How does that sound? That sounds fantastic. Just a few coins, one of my griffins will take you to Ironforge. From there, deliver Brock's list to Golnair Boltorto. You'll find him in the Deep Mountain Mining Guild. That's in Great Forge district of Ironforge, which is right where my griffin will drop you off. Speak to me again when you're ready for the journey. Okay?
Yeah, good.
We are ready.
You got my attention.
So,
Off with you.
is that all? Okay.
Talk to
Well, I anticipated him having a quest marker over him. Now there are two different iron forges. Airfields or not? I don't know. I don't know what the difference is here. So we're just gonna take that and see where this takes us. Let's zoom out as far as we can here and enjoy the scenery of our flight to Ironforge. I guess when you can fly over those mountains, it really cuts down the distance, doesn't it? It's just going to take a straight shot there. We do still have these quests. They are still yellow. You know, these here, back here in Dunmorrow. So that is something maybe next episode we'll do. We're not going to do any quests today, aside from these like travel quests. Not a big deal. It seems we kind of picked it up by accident, and it worked out. So there's an earth route down there. Sure enough. Where is this bringing us? I don't really know what this is. I've never been up here before. I did not know Ironforge airfields. Interesting. We have not been up in this area before. I guess this is sort of a back entrance to Ironforge? Maybe? I don't know what's going on here. Okay. So, we've landed in a faraway place that we know nothing about and have no idea how to get to Ironforge from here. Let's talk. Is there a Griffin Master here? Tell me something, buddy.
Met.
Okay. Well, we're gonna fly to the other Ironforge because I don't know what this is. Looks like maybe here there's an entrance. I think he's gonna fly us in to Ironforge. So if there is a back entrance, I guess we'll see where it is. Is he gonna take a left here? No. Okay. So perhaps there's not a back entrance and he's gonna loop us around. Interesting area up there. I don't know what it's for. There weren't any quests or anything that have ever sent us up there. And I'm not sure how we got that flight path, because we had never been up there. But nevertheless, now we know that we do not want the Ironforge airfields going forward. We will want the other option to, hopefully this is going to fly us into the city. It'll be interesting to see how we enter the city, because it is kind of underground, right? I mean, in the mountain, but we sort of have to walk underground. Is he gonna just Yeah, alright. I'll fly right in. There's no sort of special roof hatch. Oh! There's that, though. Oh, there are little tunnels up here, so he's not going to fly along the ground. Very interesting. Okay. There we are. So we've got, I guess, a couple of things here. A couple of reports, a couple of quests that we can pick up. So quite a bit to do here in Ironforge. Looks like we're going to have a full day ahead of us. So first things first, and we will go, I guess, turn in this letter. I guess that's what this quest is. Is he going to be upstairs here? We're close. And here he is. Okay.
What can I do for you?
Ride to Ironforge. Here you go. There's a letter. Oh, there's going to be more. Okay. Okay, so this is just letting us know that we can also fly back to Thelsmar. So when we're done, we will do that. But for now, we're going to go see Senator Baron Redstone. And... okay. Zoom this back out. And where are we going? So we can cut through the middle here, and then see where this guy is. You know what? I think just to get this off of, just to get this off of our screen, we could probably talk to this guy and turn it in without taking the flight back. But, it's fine. We don't need to do that for now. See a lot of potential quest givers, but they're silver, so I'm not sure what that means.
You got my attention.
Here's a report. It would seem that my guards are becoming less discriminatory with petitioners. Well, what do you want? Make it quick. Authority of the king. Has Magni taken complete leave of his senses? And that damned Whitebeard taken matters into his own hands, has he? The Senate will not be pleased to hear about this. Not one bit. Why are you still here? Go before
Off with you.
Okay, well, I don't remember what that turn-in was from, what that letter was for. I think that was it. That's been in our inventory for quite a while. And I'm not sure why there's a quest that we can't pick up there. Same with this one here. Looks like there are some quests out front, but those are down and around and over and through the commons. We definitely have to get back to the Forlorn Caverns. Well, we've got to go around basically the entire city. There's stuff for us everywhere. So, we'll just bounce around from place to place and see what all of this is, and all of our professions as well. I can't remember where they all are, but there are plenty of guards around to tell us. We'll check all those out after this here. Festive gift. You know, I feel like that is the festival that we've already been told about is in town. What's your deal here?
What brings you here?
Baldash Malnor, human. I represent a group of people who seek to restore our former glory, who seek to settle a new home for us, and your assistance will be more than welcome. When you have time, journey to Stormwind and speak. You know what? Maybe we'll even head to Stormwind today, because I think there are a couple of quests in Stormwind that we have picked up along the way. So that is that. This one doesn't seem to be there. I think he's someone who just walks around and is telling us about the fair that's in town. Oh, what is this? Yeah, that's the one I was talking about, the Dark Moon Fair. That's what it is. So let's head out to the outer ring here and talk to him. I think he's going to tell us to go somewhere near Stormwind City as well.
What can I do for
So
you?
I think we'll pick this up. Yeah, we've seen this before. I assume that's what this is, right? Maybe not. Maybe not. But we are going to take
your
that.
back.
And we didn't really read that because we've read it before. It just wants us to go check out the fair, see what it's all about. I really don't know what the fair is all about, so if we end up going to Stormwind City, which it looks like we are going to, then we'll worry about what it is. Courier Hammerfall. See, I don't know what a bunch of these gray exclamations are. It seems as though there are people who will have
Safe
quests
travels.
when we get higher level. But over here, looks like there's something to pick up. Maybe it's inside here? Because it didn't look like it was over there. So let's see. Upstairs, perhaps? Nope. Doesn't look like it's anywhere near here. I don't know where it is. Am I crazy? I don't know. Maybe it's just this guy. What is... Fight for Warsong Gulch. Alliance Brigadier General. Ironforge Guard. So maybe that's another one of these guys that walks around with a quest, and we'll end up bumping into him as we go about our business. There's another guy for us to talk to. A few different things.
Hi,
here.
how are you?
We've lost contact with Bingles. He's sent on a reconnaissance mission over Gnome Regurn and hasn't reported back in over a week. I just know he's gone and blown himself up. He was last seen flying over a lock. Perhaps you could investigate over the lock. Find him in lock mode.
You have a great day now.
Okay. So that's a quest for when we're out with lock mode on, which we've spent a fair amount of time in. Is this just pointing us to Bulbous Acer Bus? Not sure what this wants us to look at. Is it in here? Yeah. Okay.
Hey!
A donation of wool. I don't know that we want to donate wool. Donate 60 pieces of wool, net for recognition, Ironforge. No.
Alrighty
We're
then.
not going to donate 60 pieces of wool. We need wool. What are all these guys about? Nothing. A blue
Hi, you're a
question
tall
mark.
one.
What is this? Acting on behalf of Nomeron exiles, adventurers who received Alliance. I don't know what those are. Which I imagine they would be yellow and popping up in our face to do if it was something we had got to yet. So all I can do is assume that we just haven't got there yet. Headed to the Forlorn Caverns, which is where our trainer is. So we can pick up a bunch of stuff there. We do need to definitely find the first aid and possibly the herbalism thing to see if there's any more quests that we can do. Is this telling us to go into the fisherman or the next one over? Yeah, that looks like it's right inside the fisherman's thing. So let's see what we've got in here.
Here there.
Knowledge in the deeps. As you might know, I collect lore, old lore, powerful lore, lore that opens doorways, and lore that can awaken those who sleep. The rumors of an old piece of lore, the Lorgalis manuscript at the bottom of Black Fathom Deeps in Ashenvale. That place is an old dwelling of long dead elves, elves who have great knowledge before their city fell to ruin. Search Black Fathom Deeps for the manuscript. Do this, and I will not forget. Not ever. To the end of day. Okay. We'll get, ooh, a nice ring that will give us some stamina and a good bit of spirit. So that's good. So it's red. Oh, okay, so this is a dungeon. And it's red, so we're not quite leveled up high enough to worry about doing that. But we'll keep it on our log for now. Oh, that's interesting. Now, can we actually fish in here? The answer appears to be yes. The question is, what do we catch in here? And do we have a cooking recipe for whatever it is we catch in here? Or do we catch nothing in here? Oh, there it goes, and the fish got away. We were too slow. Okay. Here we go again. The fish aren't really biting too well in here, are they? Oh, there we go, and the fish got away. Alright, let's give it one more try before we move on. The fish might just be too high a level in here for us, as ours is still basically unleveled. I don't know if the level has anything to do with how long it takes to get a bite. I know that our chance of reeling in our catch is based on our level. Oh, let's put our sword dagger back on. And what does this guy want? The slaughtered lamb. Times passed. All warlocks in Cosmodon were trained under the auspices of the Master of Gomorgan, but now we've all been forced to relocate into this rat's hole in Ironforge, and Magnes decided to keep a careful watch over us. We're forced to send our novices to Stormwind for training. Lucky Gatkin's no slouch, so you'll still learn what you need to. Anyways, you'll find Gatkin in the basement of the Slaughtered Lambs in Stormwind. Okay, so there's yet another quest sending us to Stormwind. Is there another one back here? No, we've got that one, we've got that one. Okay. So we have a bunch of stuff sending us to Stormwind. What are these guys all about? So I guess we are going to end up in Stormwind. Do we see our first aid trainer? Is that the only one that's up high enough for us to think? Now, we're going to see herbalism and first aid. See if we can advance that at all. I would love to get a wand. Maybe we should try to buy a wand like the auction house or something. Let's zoom this back out. And we need to find a guard because I cannot remember where the trainers are. There's a guard. Slow down, buddy. Will this guard tell us? I believe you will.
How are you?
Okay. Question trainer. We are looking for first aid trainer.
Be good.
Thank you. Where are you? First aid is there, and I believe.
What's on your mind?
Well, we'll see. Profession, herbalism trainer.
See you soon.
Are they both right there? They might just be next to each other. Or it didn't update. Maybe he only has the ability to show us one at a time. I don't know. I don't know these things. We can sneak through this back way. Why are we seeing this? Is this a marker or something? Have we already done this? Have we already seen her? Lions
Hello.
Cloth Quartermaster. A donation of
Keep
wool.
your feet
Enough
on the
with these
ground.
donations of wool. We're not doing it. Leave us alone. Because I do believe that when we get this next first aid training, we're going to need the wool. What is this guy all about?
Hello. Be good.
Signets again. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in here as we would expect from the capital city. A bunch of stuff that we're not going to be able to do until much later on. Or I don't know how much later on. Or perhaps maybe even we could be doing it now, but we're just not. But nothing has brought us to the point of doing it. Herbalism supplier, herbalism trainer. Okay. We can become a journeyman. So, train us on that.
Watch your back.
I wonder what kind of
How
stuff
are ya?
do you sell? Just pouches? I don't know what copper rod would be for. And then just the vials. That
Watch
makes
your
sense.
back.
We have, I mean, we have 2 silver leaf, so we can't do much. And yeah, the first aid is up here. Okay, so they are
Great to
each
meet
other.
you.
I definitely require training. I want to become a journeyman and heavy linen bandage. Train me on that.
See you
And
soon.
what does that require? Oh, just now it takes 2 linen cloth. Okay, well we shouldn't have used up all of our linen, but that's okay. Yeah, so this has gone gray now, which means we can no longer gain levels from learning
Well
those.
met.
So we should know when our next stuff comes along. At 80, yes, we'll start using wool bandages once we get to
Safe
80.
travels.
Well, it shouldn't be too far away, because we do seem to get a lot of linen in our travels. So that's those 2 things. Let's turn this in, although we're not going to fly back to
Great to meet
where
you.
we came from. We will turn in the pick. Yep, I know that you can rip and ride us back. And I'm not reading all of these because it's pretty straightforward what they are.
Keep your feet on the
So
ground.
that's just continuing us back. Can we fly from here to Ironforge? I
What
feel
can I do for you?
like we can. I mean, Stormwind City, that's what I meant to say. We can fly there rather than taking the
Hey.
subway. So that'll be interesting. It'll be a little more scenic. So we're going to do that. We have a number of quests that are in Stormwind City, or maybe only one. I thought we've picked up a few. I'm not sure. Anyways, we've got a number of things to be doing here. So this flight might take a little bit. So I guess there'll be some spoilers as we go into new maps that we haven't been. The Searing Gorge. I guess we'll get to see sort of the layout of the land here. Oof, some red lava. Firewatch Ridge. Now does this... Okay, yeah, when we fly through it doesn't uncover it on the map. So that's kind of nice. It would be a shame to spoil all of this and uncover it when we haven't actually visited. This looks like, oh, there's a little town there. It looks like maybe it got burned down or a volcano or something. What level? Oh, that wasn't quick enough. Oh, doesn't even tell us what level those things are. So I imagine it's quite a bit ahead of us, which is why it doesn't tell us. So where are we now? Burning Steps, Altar of Storms. I guess Burning Steps is the name of this map. We're gonna fly through this one as well. Kind of looks like the same sort of area. That was a very big beast. Dream Foil. Mountain Silver Sage. Those are some things that we are nowhere near able to get. And these are all elite things. So, yeah. That is a very high level map, I would imagine. And we won't be there for some time. Oh yes, now we're back into Elwyn Forest, where we haven't been for quite a while. We started in Northshire and walked to Stormwind, so we've uncovered a little bit. A bunch of quests here, which I guess we'll never end up doing because I'm sure that they're all gray at this point and would provide nothing for us. We do have, I guess, the Darkmoon Fair is out in Goldshire, so I guess we will walk to Goldshire at least and turn that in, and then we'll head back into the city here and take care of our business in the city. There we go.
Need help?
Talk to the Griffin Master
Light
here.
bless
I
you.
guess, I mean, we already have this flight back, right? But we'll talk to him anyway. And how do we get out of here? Guess we have to go all the way around. City seems pretty busy, which is interesting. Fashionista. What does she want from us?
Need help?
Fashion demands sacrifice. Are you here for some fashion coins exchange? Well then, one will cost you some materials. What is this? 5 linen, 5 light feather, 5 malachite, 5 small leather collar, and receive 1 fashion coin. I have
Light bless
no
you.
idea what a fashion coin is, so I'm not going to get involved with that. Anyways, yeah, the server seems pretty active tonight, which is interesting because this is just a weekday night during the summer. So I wouldn't have expected it to be all... Well, I'm missing the exit here. Wouldn't expect it to be all that busy. You know, maybe on a weekend you could expect a good bit of activity. Oh, we have a level 1 gnome warlock bouncing around in front of us. Good on him. He's doing the reverse of what we did, I guess. Rather than his own starting ground, perhaps he's come to the human starting ground. I don't know. Why not? We did it. He certainly can too. And just comes someone else flying in. Flying pretty low. He almost hit us. That would have been tragic. Of course, we have all the Defias. A big storyline for the humans, but even though we're human, we don't care about their storylines. We do sort of care about that Silverleaf. Are we going for it? We're going for it. Are you gonna chase us? Oh, we don't have our input. We should get our input. Okay, fine. If you're gonna make us kill you, then we will kill you. It's basically a waste of our time. But we're doing it anyways, aren't we? Oh, we got some linen cloth. Which is nice because the linen cloth, we just found out that we do need bunches of it for our next bandages as well. So we've got the peace bloom, but where is the silver leaf? I guess somewhere up there. Maybe the other side of this tree, I guess. Yeah, sure enough. Other side of the tree. Perhaps we should call our imp out. Well, yeah, we're gonna, because some of these guys, if they start chasing us, we can just let our imp finish them off, and then he'll come back to our side. You know, these are all low-level things. He'll easily take care of them, save us from having to. Peace bloom, silverleaf, another one down there. Oh, we could probably, yeah, see, like, this wolf here. Go ahead, buddy. Go after him. We're gonna do a little fishing in there once we do this turn-in. Try to get at least a few levels on it, huh? And...
Greetings.
Fargo Deep Mine.
For
These
the
are all
Alliance.
mines and quests and everything that we would have done if we were humans. I don't think we'll get involved with those. We are just here. Is it gonna be this guy?
What you want? You be careful, man. Spirits be with you, man.
Oh, here. This should be the guy.
What's up?
Free ticket voucher? Right?
Be
So
good.
5 tickets.
Yo.
I see a 5 ticket turn-in will get us flour.
Have a good one.
No idea what that does. Hold it in your offhand. Does it do anything for us? What is the point of it? I'm not sure what the point of it is. I don't know why we just did what we did, but we did it. And it uncovered... Oh, there's a peace bloom right in the middle here. Isn't that funny? It uncovered a silver leaf for us, so we're after the silver leaf. And then we're going to do a little bit of fishing. Where there is said silver leaf. Spider, you can take care of that for me, Mr. M. Three silver leaves there. Okay. So that's all we're going to do around Goldshire. A lovely zone it is, but not for us. We've chosen another path. Of course, our fishing pole. Oh, we also... Let's make our first heavy linen bandage, huh? There we go. And now fishing. Hopefully whatever we can catch from this pond is something that we know how to cook. We will check that right away. Because if we can't cook it, then there's no sense stocking up on it. I'm sure we could find a recipe. But we need to work on our cooking along with our fishing. Raw, brilliant, small fish. I believe we can cook that? Yeah, brilliant, small fish. Perfect, so this is a nice place for us to go fishing. Can fishing be hotkeyed? It can. Of course it can, why wouldn't it be able to be? So that'll save us some clicking, make it a little bit easier. Oh! A mud snapper. I don't know that we have a recipe for a mud snapper. We don't. So we're gonna have to find one somewhere. Because of course we're gonna get more of those, but that's fine. Let's maybe try to get our fishing up to, I don't know, 20 or so? I guess when it's low, well, depending on the range of what you're catching, of course, same with herbalism and all the other stuff. When it's low, every single catch gives you a skill level, and then as you get higher up, these lower level fish will no longer give you a skill level. So I think we'll just fish here until it stops giving us a skill level on every single catch. And that'll be our sign to move on to tougher waters. I imagine since we could catch those mud snappers here, there should be a recipe for them in the area somewhere. I'm not sure where the fishing trainer is around here, though. But that is, recipes are definitely something that we'll just tab out to the internet and look up where to get them. Because, I mean, you can spend hours running around all over the place trying to find where they would be. I don't see any reason to do that. Seems to make a lot more sense to just look up where they would be. And just run and grab them. Not going to waste too much time on that sort of thing. The fish got away. Thought we were pretty quick on that, but apparently they do still get away from time to time. Go. Another silver leaf over there, or perhaps a silver leaf. We already got his regrown. So we're either going to go to 25 or until we don't get a level on every catch. I think that's what I've decided on. Since this also is going to bring up our cooking. It's definitely nice to do this. And I guess we didn't really pay too much attention to the Stormwind City map when we were in there. But I'm assuming there's probably a bunch of new quests to get since we've been there last. We've got a bunch of levels on us, and I imagine that is going to open up a bunch of stuff for us. So maybe we'll be able to do some questing in town as well. I guess I probably, at the start of the episode, I said we wouldn't be doing any... Well, I said combat. I implied questing. Said we'd be doing professions. Guess maybe we should call these episodes a mix of doing professions and in-city type things. So we are still getting levels from every catch, which is nice. I'll take them. We're only 17, so by 25 we'll see if that's still the case. This goes, you know, it's nice and peaceful to go fishing. Nice and quiet out here. Small little pond. I wouldn't really have expected there to be this many fish in here. As you saw when we arrived, there was somebody else fishing in here as well. So I am a little surprised that there's enough to go around. This is supposed to be a role-playing game, so perhaps they should have role-played that a little better, and this tiny little pond should have run out of fish quite quickly. But that's not really how it works in my experience. Or as far as I know anyways, I should say. Okay, I'm glad we are getting a bunch of these brilliant small fish. As we do have that recipe, as we said. We're up to 20, so we got 5 more to go here. Oop. I did not mean to click there. My fingers got a little overzealous. Now the timer for when a fish hops on, as I understand it, you're guaranteed to get a fish to bite on every cast bar. You'll get 1 fish to bite. As far as how long it takes, I don't know if that's affected by level or fishing location or anything. I have no clue what affects that. But it seems like we're constantly having to wait. You know, we haven't got any, or we've got very few in the first half of this cast bar. So, it might be because we're low level, or might this just be bad luck. I don't know. As you see, we're having to wait until the end quite a few times. But that is level 25, so we said that's where we would stop. Let's put our dagger back on. Let's just look and see if there's going to be anything fishing related or cooking related in here to maybe pick up a recipe. Doesn't look like there is. So that's alright. Can we cook over this? I mean, I would think. No. Just cooking fire. Okay. Is this a cooking fire? That must be a cooking fire. That is certainly a cooking fire. That's a cooking fire if I've ever seen one. So we'll cook these up. I believe this is going to get us enough levels to use one of our recipes. Yeah, our level 25 recipe we should be able to learn. Beer-basted boar ribs. I believe we've sold off all of our boar ribs over the years here. So that's all of them. Let's learn this, get this out of our inventory. Wonderful. This one we have to wait until 60, which is still a ways away. We're halfway there. I believe, yeah, all the fish that we just made are lower level, so we will just sell those off. I don't think there's any reason to go to the end. I think we'll just head straight back into Stormwind City. After we pick up that silver leaf. We have, wow, increased armor by 105 and all attributes by 4. Whew. That must be a high level spell that was just given to us, so thank you for that. Unfortunately, we are not currently really doing much combat, so kind of a little bit of a waste, but looks like our imp has found somebody to play with. We'll just no reason to attacks these low level guys. We got a level in daggers. That's useful. And let's head back to the path. Let's try to avoid these wolves. And can we sneak through here without these guys seeing us? We should be able to. They're much lower levels, so the aggro range should be pretty low. But it looks like the imp has picked up a friend. That's okay. I'm sure that he can handle it fine. Yep. Our imp was successful, and now he'll come running back to us. And once we cross the border here, we'll be able to pull up the map and see if it looks like there are many quests for us to get done. Or if it's just going to be the ones we've already picked up. Let's see what we've got. We've already checked out that one, we're not interested. Humble Beginnings, Fight for Warsong Gulch. So there's a few things here maybe that we can look into. Humble Beginnings looks like one. The Fight for Warsong Gulch. I don't know exactly what that is. It showed the level 60 thing, which means it's kind of... What is this? That's the fashion person. Here's one that's not on there. Not showing up on the map.
My, you're a tall one.
Quests about the news. Underworld, I'm gonna train sales lady for the Goblin-owned Gazette Times newspaper. We cover only the biggest and explodiest stories around. Quest purchase second edition of the Times. Why is that a quest, though? What is this going to do for us?
You have a great day now.
Who do we buy it?
Would you like
do
to
we
purchase
just buy
something?
it from you? I feel like we just...
Very well, then.
I don't understand what's going on right now.
Interesting. Very good. Good day to you. Off and away.
I don't know what that was all about. I don't think I put any new quests in our log or anything. It was just literally talk to her and then talk to her again and get a little experience out of it. So I'm confused by what happened there. But I guess our first one over here is Slaughtered Lamb. That was a quest from our Warlock brethren. So let's do that one first. We're back here, we're going all the way around and through and deeper into it, I suppose. Not exactly sure how to get to where that is. I guess it's through here. Yeah. It appears as though we're going in the correct direction. And then maybe around here. Just say the slaughtered lamb. That is the name of the quest, so I think we found it. Though I see nobody. Oh, it goes back further. Goes down. Okay. It seems to be. Oh, there's a little gathering. Huh. Oh, these are Warlock stuff. Demon Trainer, Warlock Trainer. Okay, so this is the Shadowweave Tailor. What do you do?
What can I do for you?
Training. What would you train me on? Oh,
Safe
tailor.
travels.
We're not doing tailoring. Warlock Trainer? So let's turn this in.
Can I help you?
The Slaughtered Lamb. Let's start with that. We'll check out the other one later. Sent by Blockwrench, where you damn warlocks and Ironforge need to get things sorted out. There's only so much room and so many teachers in Stormwind. With all the increased traffic, we're sure to attract attention sooner or later.
For the Alliance. Greetings.
So Serena Calden. I had a student named Serena Calden. She stood where you stand now, eager to learn of warlock magic, and possessing no small bit of talent. More than that, she was young and pleasing to the eye. Had I seen it then, the traitorous trollop. The thieving wench ran off with one of the Defias, Erlin Drudgemore. While her loss is of little importance, I gifted her a bloodstone choker that I must have. Her life means nothing to me now. You will find her at the Brackwell Pumpkin Patch. Retrieve what is mine. Okay. Retrieve choker for Gakken.
See you later.
I didn't really want to
Hey
do
there.
questing
See you
in this
around.
zone, but as this is a warlock quest, I think we
Light
will.
be with you.
Training. What can we learn? Curse of Weakness, which we have basically never used. Health Funnel. Alright, give 12 health to the caster's pet every second for 10 seconds as long as the caster channels. Okay, now is that health that comes from us, or do we just generate health to give to the pet? I don't know. A higher Shadow Bolt, that would be nice. Comes with a slightly longer cast for slightly more mana, but we'll take it. Okay, well, I was hoping for some more of these curses
Safe travels.
and other damage dealing stuff, but it looks like that's not what we're getting this time around. We'll upgrade our Shadow Bolt
You
hotkey.
need something? What can I do for you?
And Curse of Weakness. We don't even have hotkeyed anywhere. That's how little we've cared about it. However, now that we're getting up into the higher levels, it may become more useful to us. We also never use Fear. We get 2 things on us, which we really should be doing, so
Hey,
kind of understand why we're not very good at this game yet. Okay, so I don't think we can learn any more of these things. Phase Shift. Warlock. Teaches Imp Phase Shift. I don't know what Phase Shift is, but we'll get it.
Daylight's
teach it to
burning.
him, and we'll see what it is. Teaches imp phase shift. Okay, learn phase shift and then tell me what phase shift is. Shifts the imp out of phase with the world, making it unattackable unless it attacks. Well, that's no good. That basically makes him not an aggro target. I mean, I guess there's uses for that, right? That's not like the most useless thing.
Interesting.
Now we're gonna just use him as a sell vendor because we've got like all of these cooked up fish to sell off. Oh, we're gonna still hold that for now. We'll move this up here. We're gonna hold the wool because we're very close to using that. The spider stuff that we've recently picked up can be sold. Wow, darkroom flower is worth quite a bit, and I don't know what it does. We're just gonna sell it. That might have been a bad idea since we don't know what it is, but I don't care. Bear meat, I don't know why we've been holding on to that for so long. We'll put our scroll in there to be used once we go back into steady combat.
Right.
Another
Hey there.
trainer. Are you just... I mean, I imagine you would just be training the same things. So it looks like we'll get a couple of better things here at level 14.
Have a good one.
Which is not too far away. Alright. So... let's move on to other areas and see what other questing we get done. Where are we headed off to? We're gonna go check this out and then we'll head over there. Get so lost with all of these bridges and turns. Constantly have to check to make sure I'm going the way that I thought I was going. And it should be straight ahead. It looks like it's perhaps in one of these buildings. The Argent Dawn. Are you in here? Let's zoom in a bit and see. Nope. Looks like it's the one next door that they want us in. And yeah, sure enough. Alright, so what's your deal?
What can I do for you?
Humble beginnings. It seemed an eternity since I was a boy working in the farm in Westfall. They say you can never go back, and it's true, doubly true in my case. My family home has been burned down and taken over by thieves. I've spoken with... Okay, so this is more questing in the area.
See you
I'm
around.
not going to be doing questing in Westfall or throughout the human area. At least I don't believe so, so we're not going to pick that up. Thank you anyway for telling us your sob story. Let's head over to, it looks like we have a turn-in over here, which we picked up, I believe, an Ironforge. We're gonna visit the Fisher trainer here to see if we can, no, the cooking trainer, to see if we can get a recipe. I wonder, would that be the fishing or the cooking trainer that might have a recipe for those mud flapper jaws or whatever they're called that we just picked up a bunch of? I don't know for sure. It looks like we've got two different things here. excuse me, two things here to take a look at. So this looks like it's next door. So let's see. Nope. Stairs, baby. Oh. No. Hey. Perhaps it is in here and this twists and winds around a bit. Or upstairs here. No. Certainly not in here. How did we miss it? What other options are there? None. You must be in here. Or simply don't exist. Am I, like, crazy here? What am I missing? Oh. Must be him, he just doesn't have anything over his head,
See
right?
you soon.
Yeah. Stormpike Deliverer.
Well met.
See, I'm not sure. So I guess maybe these would be quests if we were in this area. And since we didn't do the quest leading up to it, we can't get to them. I'm not exactly sure. So sometimes we are sent towards things that do nothing for us. Alright. We've got this
What's
turn in.
on your mind?
It's a little letter for you to read. Request from the Stormpikes. That's a proud clan full of quality dwarves, rich ones too. Thank you. I'll get to work on Mountaineer Stormpike Shield.
Up
Okay.
with you.
So that is that. What is back here? That is the one we're not even going to bother going to look at. So it looks like we've got all of that defeated. If we stumble upon a guard, we will check out both the cooking and fishing trainers to see if we can get a recipe. I'm not familiar with exactly where they are here, so. I mean, I guess we're gonna have to walk more towards the front. They're probably up towards the front anyways. I don't think they would be all the way back here. We'll chase down the city patroller, and maybe he'll tell us. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Hey, you.
Well met.
Hi. Yeah, I want to know where, cooking. Okay,
Be careful.
where are you? Oh, glad we caught him, because cooking is right there. Okay.
Might be with you.
What about, fishing?
Go with honor, friend.
Fishing's all the way up in the trade district. Okay. So let's
King's
go
honor,
back to
friend.
cooking, so we know exactly where we're going.
Be careful.
Okay. Straight ahead. Easy enough. And then fishing will be on the way out. Is that in here? No. In here. In one of these two. Barmaid. Okay, barmaid.
Need help?
Well, no, that's not really what I want, unless you've got recipes. Which you
Be
don't.
careful.
I didn't expect you would. I asked for cooking, not for alcoholics. Master of cooking recipes.
Looking for something
You
specific?
are the one we want. Well, we've got that already. We're not high enough level for any of these other things. Great. Can you at least tell us if you are where we would pick up a recipe for raw longjaw mud snapper? It's not looking like it. These are all higher level things.
Have a good one.
Okay. So the cooking place is not what we need. So it's probably fishing, which was up front in the trade district. So let's get out of Old Town here. And yeah.
Can I help you?
You gonna tell us? No, you won't talk to us. You're on a mission there, Mr. Brady, I think it said. Officer Brady. I believe it was up this way. Let's see if we can find it. A barber shop or something there, I guess. Okay. Empty quiver. No. Adventurers Inn. Not exactly. Everyday merchandise. Dweller's Arsenal. Oh, alright, let's look for a guard who can tell us where things are we're looking for. Surely someone around here must. Food and drink.
How
Do you
may
have
I
recipes?
assist you?
No. I could have sworn it was somewhere out here, though. No? Are you a... No? No? No one I can talk to? No one who gives directions. Certainly you will. Will you
Greetings.
not? Thank you. Where shall I climb?
Go with honor, friend.
Okay. Back this way. Oh, so it looks like it's on the outer rim section, I guess. I wonder, it's interesting if you can fish in these canals. Oh, there's a little dock out here. That makes sense, doesn't it? I was not aware of this. I imagine you can fish off of this, right? Certainly you could. Supplier, trainer.
Hey there.
I don't know that there's any training that we can take just yet. No.
See you later.
Help you find something?
But brilliant small fish recipe, no, not what we need. No, so you're not going to have the recipe for us. Should we get a better fishing pole? What would the difference be? Increase fishing by 5. So I guess we'll just be a better fisherman. Is that really worth 9 silver? I don't think it is.
Farewell.
It's not. It's not worth it to me to do that. I'm just interested in knowing if you can fish in here. Nope. Oh, have to get rid of her.
I need a target.
Doesn't appear as though we can. I don't want to attack her on a fish. Did I not? Yeah, I did. I did equip my fishing rod. Okay. Oh, okay. Does let us fish in here. I was just about to say, alright, I guess that means we can't fish, but we can. we're not going to fish again. I just was interested. And we'll try to reel in one. Okay. Just a small little test there. And now I guess we're headed out to the pumpkin patch, which I don't really remember where that is. I'm pretty sure it's Elwyn Forest somewhere or another. It'll show up on our map when we get out there, of course. Or even if we just do like one of these. Right here. That's where we're headed to. A little bit of a walk, I suppose. As we head off, to get out of here, we'll pull the map up and we can try to figure what we're doing. There's silver leaf here, we're going to pick that certainly. And I want to see what that little area is. I don't know what she's doing over there. One silver leaf. Is this area anything of interest to us? No, it looks like it's just a little memorial area for something. Nothing to worry about, so we will carry on our voyage to pick up the choker necklace pendant thing for our guy. I guess since this is just a low-level area, oh, you know what? I laughed and said it wasn't useful, but we're gonna phase shift him into basically being invisible, and then we're just gonna run straight through and ignore everything that's aggro. We're gonna pick up the silver leaf here, and we're gonna ignore all enemies unless they attack us while we're picking up our silver leaf. And then we're just gonna make a beeline for that spot on the map. Because everything here is low level. There's no experience to be gained. The drops aren't going to turn in for much. There's no reason to waste much time here, other than wasting time to get silver leaf, which is never a waste of time, unless it's surrounded by that many enemies. Which perhaps, since they're level 5, we can walk right down the middle and avoid. But no, we can't. So let's stick our imp on them. And then we'll do that. Great. Now, we'll make it to avoid these guys. Okay. So hopefully our imp's okay. If he dies, he dies. And we're just gonna go straight. Cut straight through here rather than following this road, which I believe that road is walking pretty close to where we needed to be anyways, but you know, whatever. Our imp did unfortunately die, but that is the life of an imp. Looks like a new area to uncover here. Oh, we have a little dock here. Water barrel. A couple of fishermen boys here. Oh, some spring water. We'll take it.
Hello.
What's your deal? Training. Oh, so you're a
Safe
fisherman
travels.
trainer. Okay, is there a fisherman supplier out here? Please tell me that there is. Come on, there's gotta be a supplier here. Teach me a recipe. Would you please? It's a pretty good sized lake. Oh. Not really what I was looking to do. But it's done. Maybe in this building here. Will be a supplier, huh? This is a leatherworker building. Skinner. What about upstairs? I know I said earlier we're not going to waste time looking for recipes, and that's exactly what we're doing. But, I mean, if we stumble on to places, we're certainly going to explore them. Okay. This is not anything any good for us. It doesn't make sense that there would be a trainer out here. But no way. I mean, it's the starting area, so that's where you would learn fishing for the very first time. But then you would be completely unable to fish because there's no one to sell you a fishing rod. So what sense does that make? If that's the way it is, fine. I'm just trying to reason through if we're missing where our fishing supplier would be over there. Who would also probably have the recipe that we need. But so be it. Yeah. Well, we're real scared of you, mangy critter. We've ended up more or less in the path. Oh, came out of nowhere. You hunter. Okay. Get some discovering going down here. Level 9. It's a fairly high beast. Oh, we're headed straight for a silverleaf. Isn't that perfect? I spy silverleaf. Please, bear, don't see us. You did see us, didn't you? Okay, well that's a mistake on your part.
That's still charging.
I'm gonna blow you right up. Burn, baby, burn. You actually kind of hit it really hard. Now, where's my silver leaf? Okay. And pressing onward. See if our imp was out. If we had taken the time to call our imp back out, we would have been able to let him kill that while we picked our silver leaf. But whatever. And we're just about in the area that we should be discovering a new territory now. We're walking off into the wilderness here. We can't see where we're going, but it's not giving us the discovered new area for some reason. Oh, there we go. And here, the new area is in fact the pumpkin patch that we need. Great. I'm not sure. Well, I guess we got the quest marker right there to know exactly where to go. And we'll take advantage of that because there's not much else for us to do out here. We should call the imp. There are a lot of things around that might prevent us from being able to... Oh, did it fall down the well or something? Is that what happened? Really? Can you just relax? You came to hit us and then evade us. What is your point? Is it on the ground somewhere? Did it fall down the well? Where are we supposed to be looking exactly? In the house, maybe? Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is happening here? Like, we really getting attacked? Yeah. I was not expecting that, so we're gonna run away and restart that. I'm not sure what's going on. Whoa! Are we gonna die? Now Murloc after us. Wonderful. No, I didn't expect to be going to combat, and I just wasn't paying attention. I wasn't ready for it. What level is that Murloc? Level 9. So let's just take a quick heal. We can easily deal with this guy. Even though we're at low health, shouldn't be a big deal. Okay. We're going to use this so we can get the stone. Because apparently we're going into actual combat here. So we'll get that up. We'll get our imp up. We're not going to use any strength potions or anything. I think we'll be fine here. I don't even think we need to eat or do any of that stuff. Okay. So I don't know if that combat was what we're supposed to trigger to get this back. Get back this choker. Oh, our corpse is here. And that's who we're supposed to talk to, isn't it? I'm not exactly sure. Let's turn him off of phase shift. Does this bring him out of phase shift? It seems like it does. Okay, so whatever happened in here, I think we were supposed to save her, maybe. I don't know. We're gonna have to wait for it to reset and respawn. So we definitely seemed to have messed that up. But her body has disappeared, so she should be respawning soon. So we'll just let our imp kill Princess. This is probably a mistake. This fight's
you know, we've had a lot of fun together. It's been very special, but it's not you. It's not you. It's me. What's in it for me? Do I have to? Okay.
I don't know. We're wasting time doing this. Not sure what else we have to do. Why not? We did get some boar meat, which I believe we can cook, so it's not completely useless. Doesn't look like anything has respawned in here yet, so let's go grab that silver leaf. And then by the time we come back, maybe it will have. 2 silver leaf out here. Seems there's a lot more silver leaf. Wow, 3. A lot more silver leaf in this area than the area that we've been hunting in. Yeah. The imp's got that. Oh, another one. Hopefully he stays off me long enough to pick this. And he did. Now we'll go help the imp out. Finishing him up.
You know, we've had a lot of fun together. It's been really special, but I think it's time to start and see other warlocks. Just a little bit on the side now and then maybe I'll find this. It's not you. It's not you. It's me. I just need my space.
There are more silver leaf, but I feel like this thing should have reset by now. So let's go try to do this the right way. Although I don't know what the right way is. It just seems as though we were supposed to have done something there. And I'm just not sure what. So, okay, whoever attacks us, I imagine we're supposed to fight. Right?
That special isn't ready yet.
There's two of them. Line of sight hurt. We'll use that. What is... Actually, it's hurting more than I feel like it should. We do have a potion here in a second. And so I guess we killed her. I would have thought that we don't kill her. But we did. Alright, so I guess to get her choker, we had to kill her. I don't know what killed her before. Because her body was laying there. It clearly wasn't our imp. Because, well, maybe it was the imp. We weren't able to loot it before. But in any case, we've got what we need. So now, back to Stormwind City. Oh, we're gonna turn him on whatever phase change mode, so that he just runs through everybody. Not moving Earthroot at the moment, though our silver leaf is getting up there and not going to be our shortest. But you know what? There's three of them just right next to each other like that. How can you not, right? I mean, are you a real herbalist if you don't get three of them right next to each other? Whoa. Look at all that. This area, I mean, it makes sense, right? We started in a snowy area. So it makes sense that this nice green pasture here would have far more herbs to be picked. So I can't say that I'm surprised that there's a lot more in here. But it seems a little unfair that they make herbalism easier for the humans to get a head start on. But in any case, there we go. And is this close enough to the right direction that I can justify going this way to pick some silver leaf as well? We'll grab that silver leaf. I think at this point we'll quite literally just walk right past Peace Bloom. No, not quite literally. Why would we? It's crazy to just walk past it, right? I think we're still getting levels. Or have a chance of getting levels from it. Maybe not. But it can always just be sold off. But if you're standing next to it, why wouldn't you just pick it up? Same thing of why wouldn't you just have the input so you don't have to fight these bears to pick your silver leaf. Yeah, these are all, look how densely packed in all of this stuff is. This is just insanity. Look at all of this. Incredible. An incredible bounty. Yeah, this isn't giving us any herbalism points, so I guess these are just too low. That's okay, because it is giving us herbs, even without the points. And that is okay by me. Okay, our imp is finished up with the bear and should be running back to us now. that's good. We said we were doing a professions episode, and we are going to end up getting, you know, quite a bit done in alchemy as well, which wasn't expected to be part of this. But all of the silver leaf is going to enable us to, that's for sure. So we do occasionally get some levels, so it must be on a chance somewhere. Okay, what direction do we head? We head in this direction. So we're not going to completely backtrack for that silver leaf at this point, but this one is in the general direction we need to go. So we will pick it. What is it, on this island, I guess? Is it that? No. Yeah, it is on that island. No, there are too many things out there to bother with that. But we will grab this one. Got a little too close to that guy. It's fine. Earth root up here? Somewhere? Right here? Alright, and build us out. Thank you much. Okay. Continuing on. Whoa, 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 whoa. It appears as though our imp has died, and he attracted quite a bit of attention. But we have got away. Okay. And I guess we'll just keep cutting through and just make a straight shot for it while picking up a peace bloom that we're going to basically just walk onto. Pick a level 5, honestly, I'm not even sure that it can hurt us. All it can do is interrupt our herb picking because we don't have our imp out. But the time it would take us to call the imp out is probably less time than is worth. Okay, you know what? For a peace bloom, we're not going to fight all those guys. We're going to just keep walking. And hope they leave us alone or don't see us or whatever. We'll grab that earth root because it's up in the hills here, away from anyone who would try to swing a sword at us. Where is it though? Oh, I think I see it. Sure enough. Okay. Our herbalism now is 60, which I'm guessing we'll have to pick some higher level herbs to get past 60. That seems to be what happened with first aid. 60 is like the magic cutoff for the base level things to continue to increase your skill in it. So I believe we did pick up, no, that's not the page we need. This is the page we need. I believe we did pick up the ability to go beyond 60. Yeah, we can get to 150 there. So that should be fine. I don't know what those other things mean. So do we turn? Yep, we go all the way back to the mage quarters to turn this in. And I'm not sure how long this episode is going to go for. Until we're ready to, I guess, get back into the questing for levels. I guess we'll just keep going. Apothecary. That feels like possibly... No?
Light be with you.
Yeah. Okay. So, let's get some vials. And let's sell off some stuff. Our inventory is such a mess at the moment. And I do not like that one bit, that it's a mess.
Light bless you.
Alchemy, so, alright, we've got... So I guess let's make these strength and defense potions, right? We've tried to keep 3 on us, but I think we can go up to trying to keep 4 on us. Because... we've got a bunch of silver leaf now, so... We'll create 3, that puts 4 on us, and then as always we'll dump the rest into healing potions, because we obviously use those most often. Now is there also a trainer in here? Like when can we learn the next, the lesser healing potion, I guess you would call it? Because I don't know what herbs it takes, but I don't want to waste all of our herbs when we could be making better healing potions. But I'm not sure where we would learn that from. Is that, yeah, that's just using up all the vials. Oh, we've still got more of all of this. Let's maybe run out here and ask a guard where the trainer is, or such things, so we can see if we can make anything better or stronger than
You need
the
something?
worst healing potion. Alchemy is in
Be
the
careful.
mage quarters. Okay, well, we're headed that way anyways, so that works out just perfect. So we'll put making the rest of the potions on hold for a moment. Textile shop. Alchemy needs. We do need some herbalism supplier. What
My
would you be?
goods are of the highest quality.
Okay. Alchemy supplies. What would be the difference?
You need something?
Oh, I was unaware. I was literally unaware that you could buy these. That's it's funny. It requires level 40. We're a ways away from that. I did not know that you could buy the herbs. I really thought that you would have to cook them, so that's why I laughed. Why is it like? No, that one's bright and that one's not. Anyways, whatever.
Farewell.
That's not what we're here for. Where's the trainer? Journeyman alchemist?
Ishnu Allah.
Maybe? Yeah, okay. So we can learn a couple new things now.
Till next we meet.
Expert alchemist, what do you
Goddess
do?
bless you.
Well, we can't learn that until
The
50.
moon light your path.
But let's check out now what new things we can make and what we need for them and what they do for us. Troll's blood potion. Oh yeah, the regenerate thing. Is Earthroot and Peace Bloom. That's nice. With just an empty vial. And just a Mage Royal. We don't have Mage Royal yet. Or a mana potion. How much did it cost to
Open
buy
for
the
business.
Mage Royal? You know what? Call me crazy, but I do want to buy a couple. I just want a couple. Oh, it's sold out. That's what the deal is. That's why it... Oh, that's interesting. Okay. That's fine. Then we'll just make
Be careful.
some of these other guys here. Weak Troll's blood potion. Sure. We'll add that to our potions here. Looks like we made 4 of each of those. So we'll make 4 of these. Move that up there. And put those there. And the rest into healing potion. I imagine we'll make 11. I imagine these stacked to 20.
Feel free to browse.
So we'll buy 10 of
Good luck,
those.
friend.
And then we'll make 11 of these. And hope that they do actually stack to 20. But let's watch and see. If it goes past 10, then we'll exit. 10. Oh, no. It's not doing it. Cancel. Okay. No, you know what? Well, you know, I'm interested. How much...
What brings you here?
How much do those sell for? Oh, barely anything. Basically for the price of making it. Well, I guess, you know
May
what,
the
at this point
stars
we
guide
bought the
you.
vials. We may as well just make them all and sell them back. I only want to have 1 stack of them on me. So, that's fine. And then what did these mana potions take? I know it was the Mage Royal. What was the other thing? Was it Silverleaf? Was that just going to be used in everything? Or was it something else? That's what we can check out. Mage Royal and Silverleaf. Of course. Why not, right? Okay, so let's sell those.
Be careful.
And let's continue on to our Warlock buddy here and turn in the quest we did for him. What is assisting the children of the slum? So we have to listen to somebody's story. Where would that even be? All the way down there. Alright, well, maybe we'll listen to it on our way out or something. I don't know what it's going to do for us. I don't know why we care. But it's a quest we have. So we have to run into the basement here. Of course, we're warlocks, so we hide in the basement, I guess. Not exactly sure why. That's what happens. Is this a cooking fire? We do have a couple of things to cook. Ah! It is. How about that, huh? Okay. And now our turning. Even the older and wiser can be unmanned by the wiles of youth and beauty. A piece of advice you do well to remember throughout your life. Okay? Serena was talented, but not enough so to gain mastery of Warlock magic on her own. It's a shame to see her talent wasted, but sometimes it is necessary. I hope my investment in you will bear different results. Okay. By retrieving my choker and besting Serena, you've proven yourself. You're at least as capable as she was. With that said, I could tell you're direly in need of training. You can manage the flows of magic, yes, but being a warlock is much more than that. I will show you how to command a voidwalker. Oh, we're going to get a voidwalker. Okay. But before I can, you must call one forth at a summoning circle and subdue it using whatever weapons, physical and magical, you have at your disposal. Use the magic of the choker at the summoning circle below. Okay.
Be careful.
The summoning circle below. Man, that looks like that path goes down even deeper. Yeah, it looks like it does. What is this? Summoning circle is way over there. In the middle of the harbor. We're gonna try just walking down here first because he said it was below. And I don't see why they would send us all the way out. And it looks like this room goes pretty deep. So I don't know why they'd send us into the middle of the harbor to summon whatever we have to summon to do whatever we have to do. Summoning circle, okay. I'm not exactly sure what's supposed to be happening here. Summon Voidwalker slain. Okay, how? Use the magic of the choker at the summoning circle below. So, where is the choker? I guess I just use it? Okay. Well, that makes sense. So I use it, and then I'm gonna be fighting? Am I supposed to kill him?
That's still recharging.
I guess. I guess I'm supposed to. Okay. Well, he kinda hurts. If he was broken. I was dying. Okay, he wasn't hurt that bad. Okay. We killed him, so I guess now we go back upstairs to turn it in. Although actually it looks like there's the turn in down here. Let's see. No, okay, okay, so yeah, we have to go back upstairs. I don't remember it. How? I wasn't paying attention as we came down. I just sort of kept going down when there was an option to go down. So I guess I just go up whenever there's an option to go up. Yeah, it looks like we found the right way up. Okay.
You need something?
Not sure how to control Voidwalker until you've overtaken one. You did better than okay, I was gonna say we did overtake them. You did better than I expected, but as well as I'd hoped. Now you can learn to command your subjugated Voidwalker and ally you will find valuable in the trials that you are sure to stand before. I have nothing more to teach you at the present, but I'm far from done with you.
Have a good one.
Okay. That leveled us up as well. Which means now we have some more learning that we can do. Summon Voidwalker. We are going to pull fishing out of there and put Summon Voidwalker there. Oh, so we need a soul shard to summon a Voidwalker. That's interesting. And we have health funnel that I want to put there. We're going to have to add some more hotkeys here. And that was the bottom left bar, I believe. Yeah. So let's just continue on down the line here with our F keys. Okay. And I think we're going to put fishing back onto F8 just because when we are fishing, it's nice to have that. Now, yeah, see, we can hotkey all of this stuff. But I don't know that we need it all that often that we should. So our
King's
trainer,
honor, friend.
we should have some more stuff. Oh, you have a bunch for us. Okay. A new corruption. That's nice. Curse of Recklessness. Now, what is this? Curse the target with Recklessness, increasing melee attack power by 20, but reducing armor by 140 for 2 minutes. Cursed enemies will not flee and will ignore fear and horror effects. Only one curse can be active at a time. Okay. I guess so if the Voidwalker is tanking, then that's fine to use because he should be able to take the harder hits and it will reduce the armor, which means we will do more damage. I don't know. Transfer 10 health every second from the target to the caster. Lasts 5 seconds. So regen 50 health is basically what this is. Drain 50 health from monster and give it to me is what that is.
Go with honor, friend.
So let's get our hotkeys going. Curse of Recklessness, we're going to throw that on 9 for now. We'll test it out. We'll see how it goes. Drain life. We'll put on... I don't know where that would go necessarily. I think we'll put it there for now. Did we get anything else? We got... Didn't we get a higher... Was it corruption? Yeah. A higher corruption. Same cast time, more than double damage over slightly longer period of time. Same range, more mana cost. Okay. Okay. Only one curse. Oh, you can't have Curse of Agony and Curse of Recklessness on at the same time. So I don't know that we'll use Curse of Recklessness because then it's gonna stop Curse of Agony. In any case, you know what else we haven't done, which I know, is we haven't done our talents. Because this is another thing that I am actually going to look up a talent build and not just wing it. Because it'd be too bad to just put points into the wrong stuff
Well met.
for no reason because we don't know
Safe
what we're doing.
travels.
Can I
You
help
know,
you?
that's not something that we want to do. Wasting a character because we're too stubborn to look up how to do it right. That just doesn't make sense. We are going to look this up.
Have a great day now.
So what more do we have to do here? We've got this turn in way over here. Which I don't know what it is. Do we really want to waste our time running all the way across the city for something that we don't know anything about? I don't know. Where do we... I don't think we want to go all that way. We will run over there. We'll see what it's all about. Sure, sure. I mean, it says all we have to do is listen to her story, so we'll listen to her story. Can't be that bad, right? And so I think for this episode, we're going to listen to her story. We're going to see what that's all about. And then we're going to fly back to Thalsmar and end off this episode. And in our next episode, we will go back to hunting. Now that we've got, I think we've got a couple of levels. We've got a Voidwalker. So we'll try to do that quest that we were failing earlier. That we were failing in last episode. We should be advanced enough now to get into the mine and pick up those miners' tools. Our Voidwalker should be able to do a good job in helping us with that, as well as extra levels, extra damages, all that sort of stuff that we have picked up since we failed at it last time. So that is the plan here. Probably just a few more minutes in here to go listen to her story. Looks like this is going to be the entrance, I guess. And she will be our first right, which is going to be here. And I guess somewhere in this room. Here. What can I do for you, stranger? Why won't it let us continue? That's interesting. I'm here to help. Oh. Okay. What is all of this? My goodness. Second one is so. Oh, so this was the High Elf quest. This must be a Turtle WoW specific thing, which is why the dialogue is different and popping up. Oh, excuse me. Why the dialogue's popping up on screen like this instead of your standard quest dialogue. If this is all it is, we're not going to follow this quest chain for the server-specific thing. I don't know what this is all about, so we're not going to read it. We're just going to let her tell her story and hopefully turn it in and then be done with this. Okay, looks like that's the end of our story. So now, can we complete the quest? Really? 5 copper for that? So is this going to be a quest chain to go to a new area? Is that what that is? Let's see. Now that you know what we're dealing with, our history times come to act. You're truly interested in helping us, and this is why your almost talented mages established a ley line connection. Go to the Mage Tower, speak to Elsharn. She will be able to take you there once you arrive, and I'm sure someone will tend to you. See, now that's interesting. Do we want to do some server-specific, server whatever questing? Server only? Server made? I don't know what you would call it. Some Turtle WoW questing? I may be wrong. This may be something that is in the official Blizzard version, or I don't know for sure. But in reading their website, they mentioned that the High Elf is a custom thing, so I can only go by what they have told me. What are all of these extra exclamations now? Collecting memories. That's a new one. That's the one we've already checked out, that and that. Since we're right here, let's go see what that's all about. course, it makes sense to collect dwarf quests because we're going back to the dwarf zone where they're likely to lead us to.
No!
But let's see, collecting memories. Many of my friends perished that horrible day when the mine tunnel caved in. If you adventurers happen to bring you into that wing of the mine in Moonbrook, please keep an eye out for any signs might identify them if you come across. Yeah, see, so this is definitely. Wait. Yeah. I don't want to say definitely, but mines. We were going into the mines back out in Talismar. So I believe picking that up was smart. Although it's acting as though it's in this area, but I think that's just because that's where we turn it in. But the actual mines that these people are going to be buried in or whatever is probably back in Talismar, if I had to guess. So glad we picked that up. Now, what is this? News person yelling. Where are we headed? Okay, this is the right way. Now we're headed back to the Griffin Master, so that we can fly back to Thalsmar, and then that will be the end for this episode. And next episode we will continue our Thalsmar questing. However, I am headed in the wrong direction to do that. So let me turn around here. And at least pretend like I know where I'm going. Because I definitely do not. Okay. Now we're back to familiar lands. And I believe we just go right through here. And this should, right around the corner, bring us to the Griffin Master up this ramp. If I recall. Yeah. Got our Griffin here. Okay. So, Griffin Master,
What can I do for
fly
you?
us to Thalsmar. She's right there. Lock mode up. Is this guy going the same place? Be funny if we just follow each other the entire way. I guess it is a possibility. Nope, looks like he's gone off in another direction. Trying to remember how we got in here, and if we're gonna be... Are we flying back the same way we came in? I don't really know. I can't recall. But taking that, oh, nice, nice little waterfall there. That interesting feature. And does that put us into? Nope, not yet. Yeah, this is the way we came because I remember the burning steps and the super high level elite covered map that we hope to one day be able to fight in. Okay, here we go. The Dragon Boys. Black Rogue Black Drake. Okay. Draco Dar. Yep, and all these dream foils and golden sand sams. Okay. Black Rock Mountain. And some more dream foils and golden sams. Things that we cannot get anywhere near doing just yet. And then to the Searing Gorge, which I believe was a very similar looking zone. And then back home to more familiar territories for us. I don't remember if we checked the levels of things on this map to know that this is also a very high level or not. Fire Bloom is on there. I'm not seeing any monsters to check what levels they are. Oh, there's some. They're still just question marks, but they're not elites. Greater Lava Spider, I believe that. Yeah. We're too low to tell what level they are, but they're not elite, so I guess it's slightly lower than this. Than the previous ones. But anyways, we are back in Dunmorrow now, which we know well. To be honest, we could actually probably bang out these quests, but we did tell him to fly us to Talismar and not Stormwind City. So, as we will do Talismar. Hopefully, if we're able to actually take on the quest. I don't remember what it was called, but the quest that we were not able to do before. The quest that we kept failing at. If we're actually able to kill those things. I'm very confused why we came up here and we circled down here just to go back here. This is a strange light path. Oh well. I'm not sure what determines the path they take. This definitely not the most direct route. Anyways, so we're going to attempt to get those miners' tools, boxes, whatever they were. We're higher level now and should be okay with the Void Walker and whatnot. And then if that still fails, then we will come back to the previous area. Oh, do we have a turn in here? Then we'll come back to the previous area and do what we need. Oh, Mage Royal. So the Mage Royal has been around this zone. We were just unable to see it and unable to pick it because of our low level. But we should be able to pick it now. And I wish we had a vial on us so that we could make one of the things. Although, didn't we have vials in town? Oh, there's a whole bunch of... Oh, that's just the regular stuff we saw before. Okay. Wasn't there a vendor here with vials that we stumbled across? Or am I thinking of something else?
How are you?
Lost?
Off with you.
Okay. Journeyman Alchemist? Did you
Interest you on
sell
a pint?
things? Or just train? Well, let me check out a few things around here, because I was all but certain that someone around here was selling vials, but I might be thinking of somewhere else. I don't know. I'm just trying to dream it into existence so I can make a couple of those. Is it mana potions, I believe? Nope, nothing down here. I remember this building now. I said it was was our favorite so far. Oh, food crate. Was our favorite building so far. I like the basement down there. Yeah, we will take that. I'm probably just going to sell it, but take it. Oh, that's right. It's in the inn, wasn't it? Aha, now I remember. Yeah, if you go in the inn, you go straight up these stairs, I believe. Tradesman. He sold
You got my
wines, right?
attention.
Yeah. Empty vial. There we go.
Watch your back.
Now let's go into alchemy and oh, we can make 2 mana potions. Okay, well, let's create those. And then we can do 1 more healing potion because we used one. And we have the vials, we may as well not put them to waste. So we'll create this because it doesn't take silver leaf. And I guess that because it only takes... Well, no, the defense potion is way more useful to us, isn't it? We're probably going to always keep all of these on us just because we make them and it's... There's no reason not to. Okay, so that sorts out that. Let's empty our bags down. Oh, I didn't mean to eat that. I meant to sell it. Whatever. Okay, we're gonna empty our bags and then we're gonna end off the episode. Although they may already be as empty as we can get them. Don't know. Let's switch that out. Put that up there with the scrolls. Heavy linen bandage. Those are very soon. What is this? So this is the newspaper.
Hey, good.
I guess we'll... I don't get it. I really don't want to read that. Can I just delete it? I can. And volume 2. Can also delete that. And our foods up there, our water, fishing pole. These 2 will soon take the place of what's in here as soon as we can make them reliably quick. This we're going to be holding on to for quite a while. And I think that pretty much wraps it up from here. We can consolidate these, though we don't need to. We never did find the recipe for this, but I am going to look up where that would be purchased from. And hopefully get it in the next episode. Now this honorary pick. Do we still have a quest for that? I don't know. Oh yeah, got a chart in here. Wow. I am just all over the place here. I just keep finding more and more things to do, which I guess is how this game works, right? There's just always a bunch of things to have to get done. Where is this though? Nope. I think it's the next building over. Because we had already been in that building. But haven't we already been in here as well? Yes? No. Okay.
Great to meet you.
Okay, yeah, the honorary pick. That's
Off
what
with
that was
you.
all about. So we turn that in. Looks like we've got another quest here to pick up
How
now.
are you?
Iron Band's excavation. Prospector Iron Band is heading an excavation of ancient ruins east of the lake. His progress has been slow lately, especially considering all the supplies we've sent him. Iron Band's stout, honest dwarf who values results, which has me worried that forces are at work against him. Go to Iron Band's excavation and speak with Magmar Felhue. He managed the details of the site and will know why there's a slowdown. To get to the excavation site, go around the southern tip of the lake, then head east.
Keep
Okay.
your feet on the ground.
So that's just some more. What is this? That is still up there for some reason, but we weren't able to get it. Anyway, so next episode we are going to head up to the miners' crates up here, and then just continue on. Looks like there's some turn-ins over here, which are leading us into new zones with new quests to pick up. So we'll be spending some more time in Loch Modan for the foreseeable future. But I am going to head to the inn and get some rested experience bonus, or whatever you want to call it. And then we will end off our adventure for this episode, which has been a whole lot of profession. We have made a lot of progress in that area. So I think it was definitely worthwhile. I just want to check the Innkeeper for
What can I do for you?
resells. I know. I said we were ending. It's fine.
See
Okay.
you soon.
So that is definitely going to be the end of the episode. Thank you for joining us here today. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope we get to see you next time. Take care.